Why were you at the hospital? I was visiting people.
Can't do that. Well, that's a lie. Can't go to the hospital.
How do I look now? Does that look better?
It's going to look as good as it looks. You're live. So, no chance to fix anything at this point.
I'm live right now?
You are live right now.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Well, I'm going on Facebook.
Captioning off.
And see?
There we go.
I'm not on Facebook.
I don't know. Did you block me?
I don't know. I hope I did.
Ask Ask Olivia if she's looking on her phone. Is she watching us?
She doesn't follow you on Facebook, does she?
I don't know. Does she? There we go. Bit of an echo. All right.
Dude, there's nothing
James
going
Eastman.
on. Oh, wait. There we go.
The boys are back in town. Oh, back again. Must be lockdown happening again. What up, Mr. Eastman?
I make it public. Share.
Oh,
share now.
So you found it. Oh.
Yeah, just now.
I'm gonna try. Still there?
Oh, back again.
Yeah, I'm here.
Must be lockdown happening.
Oh, I'm hitting microphones. I'm trying to do this so that I'm not looking off to the side the whole time.
Okay, I'm good now.
When I watch it. There we go. Are we good now?
I'm good.
All right, let's see how that looks. Cool.
Hold on a
hear you
second.
whispering.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Watch this. Wait.
Oh, yeah, you got a mute button. Ken has a fancy new microphone. Hello, James. How goes it, brother?
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm having some technical difficulties.
No, you're not. What are you doing?
Lying.
Are you gonna? Oh, never mind. She's gonna do it for me.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'll be right back. You're gonna see me. I'm just gonna
What are
go
you
right over
doing?
there. It's never mind. Carry the show for once, for crying out loud. Okay. For the first time we've been doing this. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna mute you so you can't hear what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. Is it the little thing that's not? Oh, you can't even hear me. What's he doing? Probably getting dessert. I tried to say hi to him, James, but he's not paying attention. So I don't know if anybody's heard or paid attention to our last thing. We're not going to talk. Well, we're going to talk a little bit of politics because that's what Ken does. What's this? Is that red wine?
I'm back. Yeah.
Is that red wine?
Yeah. Hello.
Say hi to James Eastman. Yeah. He already did that to you in the text.
Hey, James.
All right, cool. So we were paying attention. We were talking about Ken's heart attack briefly last time, and a whole bunch of people were asking if we were only kidding.
No. I really did. I had a heart attack.
That's what I said. I said that's why we showed the scar where they went in for the angioplasty.
Angioplastic. It's like right there. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah, there it is, right above the 5.
Kind of looks like right above the 5. That's where they shoved
Hey,
the camera.
do you have your other kids' birth dates on their on your body?
Yeah, it's Olivia. Right there. It says. Can you see that? You got Olivia.
Yep.
And it goes in reverse, and then it goes. I can't even put my arm.
Ian.
And then it's Ian.
I got you.
Okay.
And then you could have just said yes.
And then I got this over here. Then I got my dad. His full name, and then the year he was born and the year he passed away. On my other wrist.
Oh, where's Dre?
Dre's over here. Dre gone.
You got all 3 kids on one side there?
All 3 kids there, and my dad on this side.
Oh, nice.
I thought so.
Did you look at that?
So yeah, it's not bullshit. I really did have a heart attack. I didn't just do it for the show either.
And how? I was gonna say, how you feeling?
We had no content for a while. That's why we were off the air, and then I decided let's have a heart attack, spice stuff up.
Give us something to talk about.
Yeah.
Mike Tuck,
What
where did you tattoo your Apple ID? Did you really?
No.
Oh.
God.
You got your own barcode?
Yeah, that's on my back. Oh, look here. This is my fancy new microphone. Oh, it's a Blue Yeti.
And
It
it
does
is
cool
a
things
good
like this.
microphone,
Watch.
I'm telling you.
I could still hear you, but I muted you. And then it's got a whole bunch. It's got a gain button back here. It's got a volume control. I'm always going to sound awesome, James.
Yeah, but you sound hot.
No, that's
You're
on your
pushing
end,
too
bro.
much.
You want me to turn?
No.
Want me to turn the gain down? I can turn the gain down. Here, what?
Yes. There.
How's that?
yeah,
How's that? How's that? A little more. How's that?
A little more.
How's that? PP, are the P's popping? This is the stuff we should be doing before we go live. PP, pop, pop.
No.
Testing.
That sounds way better right there.
And that's all thanks to the new Blue Yeti.
The new Blue Yeti.
Yeah. Looks like a big, huge black
Try to see if
wiener.
I got... And you know that because...
I lived in Scarborough.
It's like, listen to Howard Stern talking about when he went to school in Brooklyn.
It's pretty much the same thing, except I didn't get beat up.
I'm trying to see behind the...
Behind what? Behind
You
me?
watch all these Zoom things and all these... Well, yeah, because I'm trying... I noticed the
Oh, look,
artifact
right-
isn't in the background this time.
the my daughter's bong. It was there because it's now over there. Yeah, I don't care. She has a bong. She's now smoking it at the back patio. She's
Oh, is she?
20. Yeah,
Embarrass
she's
her. Let's
20.
see her. Embarrass her. Let's
20.
see it.
Oh, you're not gonna see her. She's way over there in the dark. Oh, I
Think
just
you're
turned
way
her. Did you? I just showed you that I'm lazy and I still got my Christmas tree up.
Do you really?
You didn't see it?
Oh, and you're drinking red wine.
Yeah, that wasn't good the last time.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, she's an adult. Here, pass me. Can you pass me that medication there?
Which one?
Both of them.
So I was just checking the background to see if I had anything embarrassing
Maggie,
in my
stop
background.
chewing the tree.
See, look, it's true. I did have a heart attack. Here's my medications. This one here is for my blood pressure. This is Ramipril. It just got increased to 10 milligrams, so I just doubled that. And then this one here is hydrochlorothiazine, 25 milligrams. This is the one that makes you pee a lot.
So what's the follow-up to this heart attack? When do you go back to the doctors and they test you? And
I think he said 3 months. He was gonna probably call and make another appointment, but I've joined the what the hell's that? Oh, I still got my work pants on. I joined the cardio rehabilitation program at RVH.
right.
So the purpose of the program is to help you exercise, deal with mental health, and all that other stuff for people that have had heart attacks. And it decreases your chances of having another heart attack by 20 to 30%, which isn't bad. And then out of that 20, 30%, it reduces it by 50% being a fatal heart attack. So that's always good. Just so everybody's aware,
But when do you go?
the heart is the, I went and had a stress test. So the kinesiologist that I talked to, Brendan, I can talk to him anytime I want, give him a call. This is the guy that works for the cardio rehabilitation program. Said that I have good flow and stuff like that in my heart. The cardiologist that I talked to wants me my blood pressure to get really, like right down to like normal, normal is 120 over 80. I have no idea what those numbers mean. I'm running at about 157 over like 98 over 100, which is at the high end of normal. But because I've gone undiagnosed with high blood pressure for a long time, and this is getting to the other point, my heart's been damaged. The muscles in my heart have been damaged. So the heart is the only muscle in your body, people, that cannot repair itself. And it cannot repair itself because it never stops working. The only time your heart stops is when you die. So once you have a heart attack, your odds of having more heart attacks are very high, right? So I got to eat better. I got to start exercising and all that kind of great stuff. So I have slight damage to my
now,
heart. Cheers.
Is weight a contribution to the high blood pressure?
No.
Because that's what it
Diet.
is because
No, it's not because I'm fat. I'm the healthiest fat person you're going to meet other than my heart. It's your diet, man. It's your diet. You can be thin and have a heart attack.
Can someone wake me up after the PSA?
Who said that?
Tuck.
Is that Tuck? Yeah, he acts all tough,
Ethan
but
wants to know if you can still take your. He wants to know if you can still take your Viagra to keep from rolling out of bed.
yes, you can. But when you go, if you have a heart attack and go to the hospital, you have to let them know because they
That
give
you're
you
on
like a
Viagra?
little. You have to let them know that you've taken it because they give you this other thing, that a nitro patch.
Decreases the amount of blood rushing to your head.
Well, no, it could double the amount of stuff and it could kill you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Enough about my heart attack. If people want to ask me questions, you can ask me questions. I don't care. I'll answer them. But do we really want to sit here and
Just a
talk about my
Viagra
heart attack?
question so far.
That's it. And Mike,
No,
you know,
how
Mike.
was COVID in Barrie?
Okay. First of all, you do realize we are to the point now where it's going to be a whole year. A whole year. It's coming up, bro. A year
Yeah.
that we're dealing with this shit. And if our government just smartened up and did exactly what they did in New Zealand found out about this shit, and you know what they said? They looked at everybody and they said, "Stay home. We're shutting everything down." And people were like, "How are we going to eat?" They said, "Don't worry. We're going to send you bags of food on sticks from a car from the street so we don't come close to you." And they locked their city down for 14 days. Didn't let people travel. There was none of this, "Oh, but I want to." No. Come home. You could come home if you're from New Zealand. You could come home. We had to stay inside. They shut down everything. There was no grocery stores open. There was no, "Oh, we got to keep the liquor stores open or people are going to go crazy for 14 days. Look up right now. Anybody, I dare you to look up right now. How many cases of COVID do they have in New Zealand? 0.
Let me find out for you.
They have 0. And they have 0 because their government was willing to spend the money to keep their people safe. Our fat cat bitches that want to keep getting their freaking salaries said, "Oh, we're gonna shut stuff down." And they don't shut shit down. You want to know how I know they don't shut shit down? Because listen to this. I'm a construction worker that builds houses, and right now I'm in Perry Sound building a condo. You know what they deemed me? They deemed me an essential worker. Me. I'm building a condo that's not going to be ready for 7 months. I'm essential. I have to go to work. And then you look at the list of the construction people that can still work. They did nothing, man. Pretty much if you have a permit and you've put a nail or a screw in something, you can finish your project. Like, dude,
So they've
it's
had
ridiculous.
new cases reported during the last 48 hours. 62 7. So they have 7 new cases, 62 at the border, 0 in the community, 0 under investigation. And that was last reported on the 11th, so yesterday.
So there you go.
They've had actually a minus 15 in the last 48 hours. So they've had 15 more people recover.
Because you know what they've done?
Total
Their
2,141.
borders are still closed. They're not letting people in. We're not letting people drive across the border, but if you get in a fucking airplane, you can fly somewhere in the States, to the States. Does that make any
They got a
fucking
total of
sense?
2,200.
Does it make any sense to anybody? Oh, yeah. Because COVID won't follow you on a fucking airplane, but it'll chase you on your car as you cross the border. It's freaking insane. You know what? I really
So
can't
do you
get
agree
this
that
worked
they
out.
should do this 14-day lockdown like Quebec?
Dude, they keep... Listen,
4.8 million people in New Zealand. They've only got 2,000 cases total since it started.
Yeah, because their fucking government's smart.
2,800.
And I had a woman tell me the reason why they're smart and why they did it
Kevin says,
was because...
Kevin says, calm down.
So, listen, the reason why
That's
their
your worried
government...
brother.
Yeah, I know. The reason why their government fucking did something properly is because it's run by a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I love...
off.
Yeah, you can. You're on lockdown. You're not going anywhere anyways. So,
And Tuck would like you to know that you are not essential.
thank you, Tuck. That's what I said.
All right. So again, I missed it. Do you agree with what Quebec's doing?
I don't know what they're doing.
8 to
I
5
just know-
lockdown. Curfew.
8 to 5. What's that? What
They've
the
got a
fuck?
curfew going on.
No curfew. Shut it all down. Why do you need to be up
Aaron
from 8
agrees
to
with
5?
Kevin.
What do you... Who does? Mary?
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Thanks. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And this is the worst part. You know why we're opening up? Oh, because we're worried about the small businesses and stuff. It's been a year. If we had just done this at the beginning, shut it all down. Stay home. Nobody stays home. What happens when we lose restrictions? We loosen the restrictions? Oh, then we have a fucking gaggle of morons at Wasaga Beach all jammed up like this. Oh, let's go outside. Can't wait. Oh, we have to open nightclubs. You know why we need to open nightclubs? Because fucking 20-year-olds need to go somewhere where they can drink and rub up on girls. Rub their dicks on some chick's ass as she walks past them. Because that's more important than being alive.
You're being
Like-
censored behind you.
Disagree as a 20-year-old.
Well, you don't go to the clubs.
I don't go out at all because I'm a smart person.
Yeah, well, you're the exception to the rule. You know why you're smart?
Because I was raised by you.
Yes, exactly, because you were raised by me. That's exactly right.
Wow, did you guys plan that?
Not at all. And wow,
Worked
it
out,
smells
though.
like a frat house in my kitchen.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Mine. So no curfew. Okay.
Oh no,
Nothing
listen,
else out
that
there.
curfew's fine, but the curfew is nothing. It's a band-aid. This is what the government has done. This is what our government has done.
But
Imagine
it's
this.
It's a band-aid no matter what. Anything they do. At this point.
I'm gonna go with. Hey, listen, stick with me. I'm going with your band-aid idea.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. What
Okay.
we've done.
This is your
what we've
band-aid
done-
idea.
What we've done is we've pierced our jugular, okay, and then we stuck a regular old fucking band-aid on there, like a regular band-aid, and we're like, hey, look, it's not bleeding. And you know what the doctor says? The doctor says, hey, man, what you got to do is you got to leave that band-aid on for 14 days, and you should be fine. It's not bleeding. You're good. But this is what we're doing. We're going, oh, yeah, it's good. Hey, let me take a look at it. We peel it off, and blood. Then we put it back on. We go, oh, fuck, it's still bleeding. Holy shit, we'll wait a little bit longer. Oh, God, I can't stand it anymore. How many days has it been? Oh, it's been an hour? Oh, it's got to be fine. We rip it off again. Cover it back up. Just leave it on. Leave it on for 14 days. You dumb fucks. Well, okay, good.
Holy, stop swearing.
I don't care.
No
Facebook
wonder,
can
we,
ban
no
us.
wonder we taped everything we ever shot.
I know, it's great. Oh, this has got me fired up, bro.
And
My
you were
heart
never
rate's
the guy
prob-
that swore on camera.
I know, but my heart rate's probably huge. Oh yeah. Whoa.
Jugular. Corey says that she's having a niece on the 18th that no one can meet her. And Tuck's laughing.
Tuck's laughing at me. My resting heart rate now from
I think
yelling
he's
is at
laughing at you.
94 beats per minute. You know why Tuck's laughing?
Oh yeah, talk about this fancy gadget. Let's see it.
Oh, my Apple
You
Watch that I
mentioned it. What
just
is it?
got? Yeah. Oh, well, I needed a Fitbit, and then I went to go get a Fitbit, and then I realized that, hey, for an extra $100, I can make myself a bougie little bitch and get myself an Apple Watch, which hooks up to my phone. So, yeah, that's right. I'm bougie, man. I got an Apple Watch. That's right. I'm also doing a podcast on my MacBook Pro. Yeah.
With your Yeti
My phone.
microphone.
And my Blue Yeti microphone, by the way. Blue Yeti microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Thinking about, I'm going to start doing radio from the house because this microphone is amazing.
Shite.
I know.
Are you gonna watch
what am I
hockey
doing?
on Wednesday?
Nope. Who's that? What's going on up there? Is somebody banging on your roof? Oh, what's going on? Somebody playing hockey?
Probably just chasing. JV playing with Noah.
What time is it?
So you're
Shouldn't
not
he be
gonna
in
watch
bed?
any hockey?
What, the season opener?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
traditional. It's Montreal. It's Montreal, Toronto. So no.
I don't know. Maybe
You
I
know
might
Chara,
watch it.
You know, Chara is now a Washington Capital.
Well, yeah. Did you read why he said he was a Washington Capital? He said he was getting too old to defend against Ovechkin, so he thought he might as well just join his team.
Is that what he said?
That's a quote from him. Yeah. I'm getting too
so
old
you're
to.
paying
I'm
attention.
get. Yeah. Well, I watch stuff, but listen, the only thing about watching the Leafs that is good is they got Scott Thornton, right?
Joe
But-
Thornton.
Joe Thornton. Is that his name? Joe? Yeah, it's Joe Thornton. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not it. Joe Thornton. But yeah, but we got him about 5 years too late.
He'll do good with these guys, with the young guys.
It would have been great if Morrow was still here, right?
Yep. People like him. And then, are you watching any of this stuff in the U.S.?
What, with the Donald Trump guy? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
him
that
se-
guy. The
him
guy.
sending people to go riot so he could stay in power. Man,
Kevin,
people
are
think
you
we-
saying that's embarrassing because he called him Scott Thornton?
yeah, I did. It is embarrassing. Sorry.
Yeah, so they're basically predicting a civil war here in the next at the inauguration.
It's ridiculous, man. Nothing's going to change. I had a big political talk at work today with all these young kids. I said, listen, wait. They're like, oh, Trudeau's an idiot. I can't wait for him to get out. They're calling for election. Good, he'll be gone. And I look and I go, hey, wait until you're old enough to realize it doesn't matter who's running the country.
Yeah.
They're all idiots. They're all corrupt. They're all about lining their pockets, man. All about lining your pockets.
And their friends' pockets.
We as people that work and pay taxes, we pay taxes and pay taxes and pay taxes. They tax us on everything. They tax everything. They give you they give you a goddamn air tax when you get a goddamn vehicle. An air tax.
Oh, there's tax on everything. Beckerton says Mexico called and now they want the wall.
Yeah, of course they do. We'll build it ourselves. But if they did that, they'll make Trump right. It's just ridiculous, man. No, it does. Nothing changes.
Do you think there's going to be more social whatever you call it? They say every state's going to have a protest. As
Oh, for
opposed to
sure.
just the one. Okay, who was
It's
that?
it's the era of protests. God, I miss the days when something offended you, but you just took it and you pushed it all down and you just didn't say shit. You put your fedora on and your suit jacket. You lit up a Marlboro, you had a shot of whiskey, and you went to the office and you did your job. Then you came
Better
home.
than Madman.
But, you know, it's not like that anymore. Everything hurts everybody. Everything hurts somebody's feelings.
What do you
Everything.
do when your kid comes and tells you that somebody hurt his feelings?
My kids don't tell me. Don't tell me that shit. I tell them fucking stand up for yourselves. Listen. You can ask Olivia. I told her. I said I've told them. I go listen. I go. Ian used to go to school. I hate my teacher. I want to switch classes. I said, you're not switching classes. And then he said, why? And I said, because what am I going to teach you in life? That if you don't like somebody, you just go somewhere else. I go, you're going to get a job somewhere and you're not going to like everybody you work with. What, are you going to quit your freaking job? No. Dealing with somebody that you don't like on a regular basis at school trains you for the real world. Because you know what? The real world isn't nice. The real world isn't all participation fucking ribbons, people. There are winners and losers in real life. Winners and losers. And we're training our children.
I don't know if you can say that.
Yeah, it's true. That's why the country is so goddamn messed up. Because we got people out there in the workforce that are like, oh,
Not just the country, man. It's everywhere.
hurting
It's
my
the world.
feelings.
It's not just our country. I mean, Canada takes it the most. But I think it's everywhere. It's not just.
You get what I'm saying, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Kid, listen, it was I loved it when people were like, you know what? You got to tell your kid they can do anything they want in the world. They can be anybody they want to be. And you know what? It's a freaking lie. It's not true. How many people in the world? How many people are in the United States of America? Yeah, it's like billions, right? It's got to be like billions of people, no?
Yeah. There's like 7 billion
Yeah.
in the planet or something like that, isn't there?
One guy for 4 years can be president out of a billion. But we tell everybody, you can do whatever you want. Hey, little Johnny, if you want to be the president of the United States, you can be the president of the United States. Right?
Sorry, 7.8 billion.
One.
7.8 billion people in the United States of America.
And they just keep pumping out
No, in the
more.
world.
In the world? Well, that's not so impressive. Listen, there's an elite few of people that get to do everything they want. And I'm not saying don't shoot for the stars and don't try to do the best for yourself, but you got to show your kids that, you know what? You're not always going to win. Not everything's going to get handed to you on a silver platter. You got to work for stuff. Listen, people in the background making
Dackerton
face.
says you're quite the motivational speaker.
It's true. Listen,
Okay, team.
If you-
These guys are better. They're taller. They're bigger. They're probably going to kick our ass. Let's just go and take our licks.
well, no, you tell them they got to do their best. But listen, if you work for something, it is so much more gratifying and rewarding than if somebody just hands it to you. If somebody just keeps handing you stuff for the rest of your life, the first time you fail, you're gonna have a breakdown. Man. Failing is not bad. Failing is not bad. That's
Failing
how you
is
learn.
learning.
It's learning.
Yeah.
I just figured out 22 ways not to do the thing that I wanted to do.
Tuck wants to know if
And
that
I
was
fig-
a silver platter Olivia just walked by with.
Did you have a silver platter, Liv?
I don't fucking think so.
She said, tell Michael to go fuck himself.
I didn't say that.
She didn't say that.
I know we can hear her. That mic is really good.
I know, it's really fantastic, eh?
Are you taking my yogurt store?
I took 2 of your yogurts to work.
Oh, it's a whole crackers all over again.
Yeah. You ate my crackers, you fat fuck. Is there
Ken,
plenty
you're
of
bringing
room?
a tear to James Eastman's eyes. He's so damn proud of you.
Thanks, James.
Oh, look, Vanessa loves Ken.
Oh, thank you. My baby mama.
So, 328.2 million people in the U.S.
Yeah, and only one person can be a president for 4 years? What are the odds? That'd be 1 in 3.24 million. 32 million? What did you say it was? 324 million?
328.
328.
What's your heart rate
million
right
one.
now? I wish we had a camera on that.
Da-da-da-da. 5 minutes ago, it was 98 beats per minute. My resting heart rate. That's pretty high.
What's your resting heartbeat supposed to be?
Oh, it's
80?
77. 77. That's not bad. I think the wine's kicking in.
I haven't got you
I think
worked
the
up
wine-
yet.
I think the wine's kicking in.
Jack's Jelly. What does that mean?
You mean you're jealous?
She didn't put her name on it.
Who didn't put her name on it?
I don't know. Vanessa said she didn't put her name on it. Jack's Jelly. What the hell's that?
She didn't put her name on it. Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Loser.
You're so
Loser.
deep it hurts.
Yeah, that's me.
So what is going on
Let's
in
get-
Southern
hey,
Ontario? Are the
hey,
roads
let's-
busy?
Let's get zooted.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Let's
What is
get
zooted
zooted.
again? Instead of getting let's get pissed, if you want to get stoned,
Ah.
it's let's get. Hey Chris,
Let's get zooted.
soft like jelly, soft. I don't know.
Jelly.
The
Jealous.
yogurt.
Jealous. The yogurt. Oh, I didn't. She didn't put her.
Vanessa's paying way too much attention to things.
Yeah,
She
talking
said
about
she
the
didn't put her
yogurt
name
on it.
on the yogurt.
Yeah, it's a rule we have here at the house.
Ah,
You got to put your name on it.
that's a side story. I wasn't paying attention to that.
I know.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
I'm looking at my phone.
Oh, and I'm jealous? What am I jealous about? That I didn't get yogurt? I'm lost, Vanessa.
Yeah, you are lost, man. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Who are you chatting with?
I'm not chatting with anybody.
So
Yeah, I'm
I'm going to
listening.
jump back to your heart attack because I have a question about it. I'm going to jump
Ask
all over
it.
the place.
Ask away.
So you have to do a stress test.
I did a stress test. Yes. Where
So do you think it was because like selling the house and everything else? Like what caused the stress? Like what was going on?
Oh, dude, the
Or just
reason why
everything?
my doctor wants
Like did you have
my
to talk
blood-
to a shrink and unload?
Yeah. They told me that
Did you?
my long-term friends from college were causing undue stress, and I probably shouldn't be hanging out with them anymore. Anybody that I've known for over
Good thing I live
15
with
years,
a-
I should cut off. No, I didn't go.
I'm
I
living
didn't,
longer than
I,
that.
I didn't. I know. I capped it at 15. So, listen. I moved to Barrie, okay, and my family doctor died. Okay, so I don't. What's that? Oh, nice perch. Those are big perch, or is it a small bucket?
Those are huge purge.
Are those little teeny fish in the
Small
bottom of a
hands.
solo cup? Solo cup. It's the bottom of a solo cup. So I haven't had a doctor, so I haven't gone to the doctor. And if people that know me, I don't go to the doctor for anything, and it really upsets a lot of people in my life that I don't go to the doctor. So when I had this heart attack, it was brought on by stress and high blood pressure. So the doctor wants my blood pressure down to he wants me to get down to 120 over 80. Because he believes the damage that the heart attack caused to my heart is because, listen, how do I explain this? So let's put it this way. Your heart only has, here we go. Here's a good one. Your heart only has so many beats in it before the warranty wears out and it just stops working. Okay. So a normal heartbeat with regular high blood pressure is like, boom, 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 boom. So for like the last, I don't know, probably 7-8 years, my heart's been doing this. Dum, 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 dum. So I basically took like 20 years off the life of my heart by having high blood pressure, putting undue stress on it. So
Trying to think how that. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense, but I'm trying to think like if you repeatedly play sports professionally, your heart's gonna go. And sports
Yes.
people live. Look at Johnny
Yes.
Bauer.
but they exercise. They have
Ah,
they have
yeah,
good
right.
diets,
All their
right?
muscles were.
Yeah. It's not just the sorry. It's just not the beats. Like blood pressure isn't just your heart beating. It's the your blood pressure's how hard your heart's working.
Right. I get
So
that.
for it to put if you're active and your heart's strong and you're in good shape, your heart just goes this, it goes like that. To push the blood through it. When you have high blood pressure, it's like it's gotta go like this. It's like working really hard to push the blood through your body.
Who you texting? I can see you texting
Nobody.
away there. Not even
I'm
paying
not
attention.
texting. I am paying attention.
And yes, I did do the Perchy Worchy song when I caught the perches. I would have had like more, but we weren't catching any walleye and the perch were big, so I kept those ones. Ended up with 6, and they're all jumbo here. Like, so answering some perch questions. So the limit for us up here now is 5 outdoors. Who makes it 5? You can't even play 3-on-3 hockey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why we're still in a pandemic.
No cases up here.
There's no cases.
The only cases that are here from
we can do-
travel outside of here that went down to southern Ontario.
Yeah.
That
That's
taught
a-
us the song. Who was the Fish Chris guy? Who
No.
was the Fish Chris guy? Rocky Madsen.
And he did not do the Perchy Worchy song. The Perchy Worchy song was the guy from the Waltonian Inn, where we went out on up in North Bay, where the guy from Transylvania, he cooked us the perch.
Oh, that's right.
If Mike Tuck was watching, he'd let us know. What's that? Is that what you were doing today? I'm
That's
so
our,
gonna.
no, that's our Sunday hockey game.
Oh, you're
Everything's
such a
big at Lake of the Woods.
you
But now
are
we can't
such
do it
a
because now we can only have 5 people.
you're such a Canadian. You're such a great guy. Do 2-on-2 and have one guy referee.
That's a lot of work, dude. There's a reason
Is
why
it
I
re-
play net.
Is
There's
it
a
really?
reason why I play net.
Is it really pond hockey when you got to stay 6 meters away from each other? It's nice
Okay,
to
so
see
here.
that we got.
So Chris Cudmore is a friend from high school who has always been ripped, and he still is, and he's our age. I think he's a few years younger than me, and he says a truer test of how fit you are is to push yourself to your max heart rate, then see how long it takes to get back to your resting heart rate. The faster you get back to the resting heart rate, the more fit you are, generally speaking. But I'm not fit because it took me 2 days to recover from hockey on Sunday. Melissa says, "Hey, Melissa.
Melissa who?
Why isn't Melissa watching?
Melissa McDonald?
I think it's Melissa McDonald.
Hey, Melissa.
What was the Waltonian guy's name? Tuck?
I don't know. I think he was a vampire.
That's right. I remember that now.
He's from Transylvania. Remember? He's weird, man.
Yes. Thick accent.
Tuck's not
That's
even
some
watching.
good
We're losing viewers by the fucking second
You
here.
got screwed.
We were up to 14 people and now we're down to 10.
Frank.
Frank who?
The Perchy Worchy guy.
Oh, that is his name, Frank. Did Tuck just tell you that? Did Tuck tell you that?
Yeah.
Fuck, that guy's on the ball, man. He's got a memory. It's too bad he's such a dickhead.
At least he's here to defend himself this time.
Oh no, at least yeah, true. Defend himself. He's the worst.
The tank. You what?
Frank the Tank. He's Tuck's the worst. He gets on here and he acts. You know what he is? He's a telephone tough guy. He's a telephone tough guy.
No, this would be a Facebook chat. Chat tough guy.
Social media tough guy. Because when he comes to my house,
There you go.
So
Keyboard
he's
warrior. That's what they call him. Keyboard
that's
warriors.
what he is. When he comes to my house, he's so nice to me. And when he was he called me when I was in the hospital and I had my heart attack, and he started being a telephone tough guy with me and making fun of me. And I told him, hey, don't say mean things to me. You're gonna feel bad about yourself when I tell you where I am. And he went on, rah, 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 rah. I go, listen, man, you're gonna feel bad when I tell you where I am. He goes, why? Where are you? I said, I'm in the hospital. He goes, no, you're not. I go, yes, I am. I said, just had a heart attack. And for the first time ever, dead silence on the other end of the phone. Dead silence. Dead silence. And he's like,
What did I tell you to do?
he goes, you're fucking with me. You told me to take pictures of where I was because you didn't believe me. I don't believe you. Take a picture of where you are. I'm not taking it. I'm in the hospital. God. My closest, dearest friends, nobody
put my
believed
HUD
me.
out. Oh, come on.
I would never
Which
joke about
surprised
that.
me because Tuck and I would always say, fuck, he's going to have a heart attack if he doesn't settle down. Then you have a heart attack and then we don't believe you.
Yeah, it's true.
So I was putting my fish hut out there a few weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
It fell off the trailer.
How the fuck does that happen, dude? How did it fall off the trailer? Did the trailer come off your truck and then it fell? Because that's what that
trailer
looks
came
like.
off my truck. The trailer came off the truck after the trailer swayed into the rock and flipped.
Well, you're
Keyboard
playing a video.
Warriors, Barry chapter. The
Wow,
pin
dude.
that holds the tilt.
The tongue?
No, the tilt. It's a tilt trailer.
Oh,
So the-
yeah.
Was not in. So when I hit the bump,
Whose
It
fault
went-
is that?
whoop,
Whose fault is that?
I would blame the driver.
That's you.
Yeah, 100% stupid on my end. Literally shit my pants.
Well, why
Not
wouldn't you
literally,
shit your
but-
pants? It's scary.
Yeah. My good friend and neighbor was there within minutes with his tractor and lifted it off the road and took it back home, and I put my tail between my legs and away I went.
Before the OPP showed up and gave you a ticket.
You know what? I think I was worried about that, but I think I was more. Hey, Mike Lane. I think I was more embarrassed than anything.
Hey, Michael.
Actually, I don't think I was. I know I was.
Yeah, dude, you forgot a fucking pin. That's
Yeah.
almost as that's pretty dumb. That's almost like leaving the plug out of a Sea-Doo and going Sea-Doo all day and then have it get waterlogged.
Man, this thing tips too easy.
Hey, why won't it start? Hey, The Rock is in the house. The Rock. Is Jamie not watching?
He's been wanting to know if The Rock was still around.
The Rock is still. Where's Jamie? How come Jamie hasn't been watching?
Wouldn't it be
the show?
cool if I could do this, and if you had the exact same one, and I went across and it went into your screen?
And then I brought him like this, across this way.
Yeah.
You should get Jamie to make me one and mail it to me.
Talk about off camera.
So people.
Noah made this. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So Jamie, can you reproduce that for us and send it to me? Like ASAP, like right now. I want you to on that. Craft that shit up. You're so crafty.
That's too funny. I don't know. I don't know what to make of all the. There's so much weird shit going on. So where you building right now?
I'm in Perry Sound,
Oh, nice.
and there's a mall in Perry Sound that it's no longer a mall, and they're converting it into condos. So there's going to be some of the mall existing. So the front face of the mall, so like the subway that's there and that stuff is still functioning, but the whole back half is all going to be condominiums. And apparently, if you're building condominiums, you're an essential worker. Yippee! Thanks, Doug Ford. So,
I think the goal is to try and keep as many people working as possible.
yeah, so we can just keep
More-
spreading it. Let's just keep cycling it around. I told you before, we need to shut it down, man, or it's just going to keep coming back. I hate to say I was
Do you
right, but
believe the theory?
I'm right.
Do you believe the theory that there's more going on than what they're showing or telling us?
Probably. because we can't handle it. Dude, they
I would
made
agree
him.
with that. Mike Lane.
They made him. They
Mike Lane says,
mentioned
let's have a rant. People from Brampton shouldn't come to small towns to shop.
exactly. They stopped. They listen. They
Well,
started
look at
doing
Collingwood.
that.
Collingwood went from 0 cases to overloaded because everybody
that was-
came up.
Because at Christmas they shut down Toronto.
Yep.
People all from down there started coming north, and then as soon as that happened, everything up here was like, oh, we're gonna shut. They started shutting stores down up here. You had to call and order and do curbside pickup. I bought this from Best Buy, and I bought it online, and I went to the store, and I had to go online, tell them that I was there, tell them the model of my vehicle, and then some young lady brought it out to my vehicle and gave it to me. So stores aren't
She's
open.
not still in your vehicle, is she?
No. She got away.
She got away. Always reminds me of Family Guy.
She got away.
What was
That's so funny.
What was the creepy dude on?
That's the guy who always wanted the old guy. You want to come have some popsicles
No.
downstairs?
Oh yeah, that guy too. But no, I was thinking of the with the weird voice, and he opens the trunk, and all the
What, Quagmire?
Asian girls jump. Yeah, that's
Jump
it.
out and run.
Did you ever see the one
Quagmire,
where
the pilot.
they jump out and run away? Damn Manitobans need to keep their asses in Manitoba and not come to our area to shop.
Dude, everybody needs to listen, everybody. This includes people that are in areas that we don't have many cases up here. Stay in your fucking house. Go out if you need to go get medication. Go out if you need to go to a grocery store. Hey, listen, I just got turned on to this. There's an app that you can get on your phone.
Uh-oh.
It's called Instacart.
Oh.
Which is attached to a whole bunch of different stores. You can do all your shopping. Somebody does your shopping for you, and then they bring it to your house. You don't even need to leave your house to go shopping. So only leave your house if you got a medical appointment that's necessary, and only leave your house if you have to go pick up medication. Other than that, stay the fuck home, man. Those people that aren't staying home, that can
You
stay
said
home.
that the same. Mike
People
Lane
that aren't
sent the same message saying the same thing.
Yeah, the people that
Stay the
aren't
fuck
staying,
home.
the people that aren't staying home are the problem. You don't think you're the problem, you are the problem. You're hanging out with your friends. You're going anywhere you want to go. What makes you think your friends aren't doing the same thing when you're not with them? You don't know where fucking people are going. You don't know who they've been in
Or
contact
who
with.
they're living with, or where they work.
No idea. Stay home. Stay home.
It's such a big thing, story. Everybody's talking about it. Millions and millions are doing it. It just doesn't make sense how people just don't listen.
No, they don't care. They don't care.
I know.
Hey, listen, that's like, hey, does this sound familiar? They don't care. Nobody's going to tell me when I can go fishing and I can't go fishing. I'm going to go fishing whenever I want to go fishing. Oh, that's great. Because
I
you're
don't
going
see
fishing,
any. Yeah, but I don't see anybody or do anything when I go fishing.
doesn't matter. You're like 1% of the people that do that. I told you, as soon as they made that rule, what did I do? I had to go back to work. And I had to go on a barge out to an island, right? Remember I told you?
Yep.
And on that
With
barge,
3 people that don't live in your house,
yeah, and we all
young
had to
guys
sit
that
in-
were probably out at the bar.
we all had to have masks on. There was a whole fucking thing that we were doing, and we all sat in different corners of the barge.
Did you get a COVID test?
No, I don't have any symptoms for a COVID test. I don't want it. I don't want that
I
thing
don't
shoved
get
up
it.
my
If you're in
nose.
the hospital, why wouldn't they just give you one anyway?
Because it's
I want to know why
As-
they're not testing to
as-
find out.
as
Like,
much as you.
I could have had COVID for the last year.
You're
And
probably
be spreading
patient
it
zero.
and not know it.
You're probably patient zero. You're the one that's traveling all over the place. Manitoba, down south here. You're patient zero. But here's the. I can't even remember what I was
Piece of
saying.
chicken
now.
that was humped by a frog.
Yeah. Believe
That
it or
ate a
not,
dead
in the
fly.
hospital, it's listen. They're super sanitary in a hospital. First of all, right? Everything's clean all the time. They've even doubled that up. When I was at the hospital, there are guys running around cleaning railings, wiping railings. Like they're cleaning constantly at the hospital because they don't want to get sick.
You have a cat?
Olivia bought a cat when she was on her own. So yes, I have a cat.
Okay, sorry.
Where'd you go? How did you see the cat? How did you see the cat?
Because it just walked by on the screen.
Like right back here?
Yeah.
On the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the couch with Olivia. I don't know, man. Just fucking stay home, people. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. If I didn't have to go to work, if my work wasn't deemed essential, I wouldn't be going to work. I'd stay home. Stay home, man.
But you can stay home if you feel that you're at threat and can't be punished and claim whatever billions of trillions of dollars that the government's offering.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a realistic thing. The government you always have the right to refuse as an employee. Right? But here's the thing.
Then they just find something else to fire you for.
Exactly. Like if the government said that I wasn't essential and my boss said, I want you to work, I'd tell him to go fuck himself. But I have no grounds not to go to work. Because
You mean the government, not your boss.
No, if the government said that I wasn't an essential worker and my boss said, I want you to work, I would tell him to go fuck himself. But right now, I want to tell Doug Ford, thank you very much.
I was
Go
really
fuck
trying to-
yourself.
I was really trying to help you not tell your boss on camera to go fuck himself.
I didn't tell him. I said if he forced me to go to work, I would tell him to go fuck himself. And I probably could tell him to go fuck himself. We've known each other for over 20 years. So this is what I have to do now. So I'm a foreman, so I drive guys to work. So the guys get in my truck, and the first thing they do when they get in my truck is I have a little thing of sanitizer. They sanitize all their hands before they touch anything in my truck. I pull out this COVID binder. I read off all these things to see if they have any of the symptoms. If they say no, I have a sign sheet where they have to check it all off and sign it to show that we're doing it. And then now, because
you
of this,
couldn't get into a company car. I thought everybody had to drive themselves.
no, you can do it. And then the next thing that we have to do is this. Now that they've done this, we have to have before anybody even steps foot in my vehicle, we have to take everybody's temperature. And if they have a fever, we send them home. They have to quarantine and get a test.
So the chat right now is that you are in a vulnerable person's category because of your recent heart attack.
Probably. Wouldn't that be great? I survived a heart attack and I died of something that people said was no worse than the common flu.
There are many people going into the hospital for non-COVID things and dying of COVID. So,
Dude, I felt safe.
do you know anybody that's had a cold? To this point, we used to have this conversation before. Do you know anybody that's had a cold since in the last
No, I haven't.
6 months, 8 months?
I get sick every winter. I have not been sick. Knock on wood. I haven't got sick.
Yeah.
But if I get sick and have a fever, I can't go.
But you had a
anywhere.
heart attack.
Well, yeah. What are you gonna do?
What is your record in your lazy boy? How many hours?
I don't have a lazy boy. Who asked
have a
that
chair.
question? Who asked that question? Eastman?
No.
Who was it?
If
Tuck?
Ken didn't have to work, he would quarantine in his lazy boy. His record is 49 hours straight in it.
Who's that? Tuck?
Yeah.
Was it Tuck? You're such a dickhead. Tuck knows I don't have a lazy boy.
It's-
He knows I want to buy a
oh, yeah,
lazy
your mom
boy.
took the chair.
No, that chair's still there.
Oh, is it?
Oh. Yeah.
All right, brother. It's been an hour.
It's good enough. Did everybody enjoy us being back and talking? It's good that we did this.
You guys are back?
I'm gl-
Oh, there's Mark. Hey, Mark. A couple more minutes.
Mark!
I think we're going to try and do Tuesday nights.
We should have
once
Mark
a
on
week
again.
just to-
Mark, you want to come back on because people love it when you're
always
on.
ask. And for the record, a hospital is the dirtiest place and more likely to get sick from.
Who said that?
Hell yeah, for Tuesdays.
Who said the dirty fucking hospital thing?
Eastman.
Oh, Eastman? Can you give us a fucking documentation on your fucking facts? I want a fact. I want you to Google it right now and send us where you got your fucking information from. The dirtiest place on earth. I bet you it's not the dirtiest place on earth. Hey, listen, I'll go to the hospital and I'll lick the floor in a hospital if you come to my house and lick my dog's ass, because I'm pretty sure my dog's ass is dirtier than the hospital.
Well, that's a fair comparison. Corey wants us to do it on Thursday nights.
Well, you know what, Corey? We're taking requests. We'll do next Thursday.
Oh, will we?
We can do it Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't care. At one point, we were doing it every night, but that was really hard.
It's true. Typical hairless ape.
What? What's going on?
Eastman. He goes, it's true, you typical hairless ape.
What's true? Just because you says it's true, doesn't mean it's true.
But I think ape was supposed to be arse. Or was it supposed to be, I don't know, maybe it was ape.
But I'm not hairless. Look at, I got tons of
More
hair.
germs in a toilet seat.
Okay,
Lane says
okay,
a
hey,
beard is
listen.
like a hospital, but more germs in a toilet seat.
Yeah, it's probably true. I'm not getting sick anywhere. I got this here. James, I will lick the wall of a hospital if you come to my house and lick my toilet bowl.
He says, sorry, he can't go to district, so lick your own dog's ass.
Hey, listen, if you got a dog up where you are, I'll take that. You can lick his ass.
All right. So what are we doing? Are we going to do Tuesday and Thursday next week or just Thursday?
We can do whatever. Whatever. Let's just, you got to promote it though, because you didn't promote it. Nobody knew we were coming back.
Well, promote.
Nobody watched. Like really, we're doing this show for like our friends and like 10 people.
So? I was doing just to talk to you, but all right, whatever.
Oh God, like I want to fucking talk to you. Why do you think I had a heart attack?
All right, so next Tuesday, 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
And then maybe we'll do Thursday. Listen, just everybody bombard Jack.
And Thursday for Corey.
Everybody bombard Jack with emails telling him when you want us to do the show and what topics you want us to talk about, and then we'll bring it up. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you, Jack?
Sounds good to
me. By the way, my nephew.
What were we testing? Why were we on? We did a video for Simon's birthday.
We did that video for Simon's birthday, yeah.
We're over 375 views of that last thing we did last week.
What, his birthday video? Well, people are just watching our part of it?
We went on after.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? Wow. People really got nothing to do. So listen, my nephew, right. So you know my new brother Ted, my older brother Ted.
Yes. The one we all like.
The one the brother.
Sorry, Kevin.
Like. So his son Corey has a podcast. So I'm gonna try to do his podcast. He wants me to come on. I called him my nephew. I texted, I go, "Hey, nephew," and he calls me Uncle Ken. It's pretty weird because he's old, but whatever.
How old is he?
I'm not sure. I think he's in his 30s. I think.
Oh, okay. And he talks like, "Hi, Uncle Ken," like that.
No, he didn't say, "Hi, Uncle Ken." That was me just doing a voice because he was on Facebook Messenger. You asshole. Listen, man, that's my family for fuck's sake. So I'll come right through this fucking screen and beat the shit out of you. I'll drive the 20 some odd hours up to where you are to kick you right in your teeth.
Got to get through the rock first.
Yeah. I'll just bring this. Everybody knows the Rock likes a big black wiener.
Oh, Jesus. All right, brother.
All right, it's after
guys. Have a great night. Stay safe, everybody.
Stay home.
We'll see you all next Tuesday. No junk shaving.
Yes. Stay.
It's COVID. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it in a year.
What, your junk? You haven't even touched your junk in a year? What's wrong with you?
Cam, come to my place. I have peanut butter. That's Eastman. All right, bye.
Peanut butter and a dog. Way to go,
Share
Eastman.
away, everybody.